What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports Taco One. In today's video, we're going to continue with 2023 and more college. But 20, we're continue with more 23 college football schedule prediction and preview. Today, we'll get the defending back-to-back national champions. That's right. With head coach Kirby Smart. That's why we talk about the one and only Georgia Bulldogs. Go Dogs, folks, and welcome back. In today's video, like I said, we'll take a look at Georgia. We'll look at 2020 schedule. We'll predict them and see what's the future of Georgia in 2023. Oh, wait, hitting 2023, like I said, well, there's a lot of talk about Georgia. This could be a long video, like if Alabama was more, what, a 20 maybe minute video done? I don't know how long I think, but this could be a long video, unfortunately, because there's a lot of talk about Georgia. Um, Look, I usually do long videos for teams that usually a lot of talk about, shorter videos for teams that don't talk. I may try to do that, but anyways, basically what we're doing right now is about before get the video. I've done a lot of teams right now. I'll show you at the end of the video. I've been what 43 and 45, 50 teams by now at least. I've tried to put it on YouTube at least for all these teams. Like I said, I've done a lot of them. I've done in the SEC, I've done Alabama, I've done LSU, I've done Auburn, I've done Ole Miss, I've done think Florida. hmm I still have to do a Tennessee. I will do a Tennessee. I just don't know when. But I will do a Tennessee though. Like I said, I'm doing many of these teams as I can. Many of these before season starts. Got 4 weeks and 5 days before season starts. I've done the entire ACC and the Big 12. Entire ACC and Big 12 should be uploaded. I make my way to the Pac-12, the Big 10, and the SEC. So bear with me right now. I'm just trying to get through as many teams as I can. Heading into 2023. Uh, but today we're to look at Georgia Bulldogs. I'm gonna break down the offense, the defense, recruiting, go to the rankings, just recruiting. We'll look at draft what we've done, look at roster, or look at we'll break down point the last year's schedule, and then we'll get away predict and look at 2023 game and game. We'll take the overview of the schedule, how I like it or not, and then we'll break down the schedule as well. So let's get started. All right, Georgia Head in 2023, pretty good recruit class. 2023, number 2 official rank. All right, Kirby Smart, pretty good recruiting class. You can see here lots of 1, 2, 3, at least 3 so far. I see 5, 3, 5 stars so far. Pretty good uh pickup in the recruiting wise. And transfer portal did a pretty good job. They got Lynn Nith, running back from Tennessee. Got Smoke Bowie, the corner from A&M. They got Ra Thomas, a wide receiver from Mississippi State, and Dublin Lovett, another wide receiver from Missouri. Pretty good job in the transfer portal for the Georgia Bulldogs. All right, heading to 2023 in terms of roster. Pretty good roster. Obviously, I won't break to you roster in a second. But some big names that spike. So obviously got Carson Beck, quarterback. I'll talk about him in a second. You got Bach Bowles, talk about him in a second. Uh, Pretty good roster at 23. Does Georgia have any questions? Yes, they do. I'll talk about that in a second. The only question I have for Georgia is just, hey, do they the quarterback is beside quarterback. The other one is Georgia has not had solid running back since DeAndre Swift, Todd Gurley, and obviously a slot wide receiver. I know they have lots of from Georgia. This is what I'm hearing from Georgia fans. One of them, a lot of Georgia fans, especially on here on YouTube, like the Uncle Lou on YouTube. Uh, he's a Georgia man. Yep. If you want to see a Georgia fan, but he's not just the Georgia type of Georgia. He's also about other teams. He's a good YouTube channel of Uncle Lou live on. One second. Uncle Lou on YouTube. Check him out. I'll have him make his thing, but he's a Georgia fan, and I know that. And I hear him talk about this too, and him and other Georgia fans like him talk about because of Georgia. Really, into 2023 is obviously uh, that. But what I've heard is the constant back to be a starter. Okay, and almost is now. but Brock, no, Gunnar Stockton and Brock, Manningham, thank you. Those two were the backup quarterbacks. We'll figure out how that goes. Who's gonna say, but I think it's gonna be Carson back. We'll find out. Just look at Georgia's spring game. I'll bring it up right now. But Georgia's pretty good in spring game. I think Carson back. I have the whole interception thingy, but pretty good there. But I think Georgia should be fine. No question defense. Defense will be slightly better. Wide receivers, pretty good there. Running back situation, pretty good. Obviously, you lose, Tesson Bennett. You lose Jalen Carter. You lose. What does you lose to? When's the NFL draft? And you lose some guys to the draft. I was just transfer portal. So we'll see how um Georgia does in 2023. Any big names to point out? Let's see here. Lamb McConkey, pretty good wide receiver there for the he's were good last year. Obviously, Kenton Milton, the running back for Georgia, he had a good game last year. Obviously, Marsham, fortunately, group. I suppose there's a chance for yet, but Marsham there. Let's see here. Brian Webster had a good season last year, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Paul Webster, I guess, good season last year. Did not get a lot of play time, but we'll see there. Why Thompson a bit of the transfer. They got started there. Let's see, great gift there. Thornton, Wilson. In terms of Ross, I think Georgia got loaded once again. Pretty cool there. Pretty good there. So I think Georgia in 2023 should be fine. Just to figure out who to be quarterback. As the only question Georgia has. Unlike Alabama, who has questions everywhere, offensively, a little bit on defensively, but uh, other than that, um, I think Georgia offensively will be fine. There's really barely any questions on Georgia. Only questions is the quarterback situation. Other than that, I honestly think Georgia will be fine in 2023. Obviously, recruiting top class, five class, 10 class, could be smart. Uh, they do get Mike Bobo as offensive coordinator come in, place the guy Monken who went to the NFL with the Ravens. So that's reasoning there. Carson back first start of the season. First true road game, we'll talk about him in seconds. That way, yes, Auburn in 2023. But that would, yeah, the figure. But I think Georgia, look, they're coming off a back-to-back SEC championship and back-to-back Natties. I truly believe, can Georgia win SEC? Yes, East and SEC can they win back-to-back? No one has done it for any while since Minnesota was the last team to win three straight in a row. Can Georgia be the second team after Minnesota? We'll find out this year as well. But there you have it for 2023, 2023 Georgia football. All right, last year the previous season, the big non-con game against Oregon, and we're against South Carolina. Close call with Missouri. Yeah, I know I'm gonna say Missouri. Um, beat LSU to SEC, actually blow them out. Obviously, beat Ohio State, Chick-fil-A bowl game, a close game too, and absolutely blew out TCU to win the national championship game. And so there you have it. So 20 doing undefeated 50-0, the first time in a while. Can they go 50-0 for the second time in a row? We'll figure out. All right, so let's look at the schedule. They start things off with UT Martin at home. They got Boston at home, South Carolina at home, UAB at home. All right. Then you get at Auburn, and then get Kentucky at Vanderbilt bye week. New strike game against Florida, rival game. Get Missouri at home. Then you get Ole Miss at home, and you get at Tennessee and at Georgia Tech. Let's start with this. 1-0, 2-0. Sorry, 1-0. You beat UT Martin. You're beating Ball State. You're definitely gonna beat Gamecocks. Definitely beat UAB. You could beat Auburn. Oops. Mainly keep in mind this is Beck's first roast two roast start on the against Auburn. You beat Kentucky and you beat Vanderbilt. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-0. Then you go win against Florida. You go win against Missouri or win. And you're beating Georgia Tech. And you go with the big SEC West, East side. And you go 5-0. Now you could go 11-1, right? I'm gonna tell you right now. 11-1 is possible scenario for Georgia because they look Georgia could sleepwalk and lose, trip up one. Where could Georgia trip up? And I'll tell you that. Well, one of the games that Georgia could trip up is definitely Sucker. We've seen them beat top teams before at Auburn because of road game and but that is environment playing. Or obviously Neyland Stadium against Tennessee because that's yeah, really crazy there. So these will all be lost, but one of these three games Georgia could potentially lose. Now, Georgia could also potentially lose to your UAB or a not Vanderbilt, but maybe not Florida, but maybe like a Missouri kind of event that's there. So they have it in 2023. Tough games for Georgia, obviously at Auburn, at Tennessee, and having to come home. Not say tough, but just games that they could look out for heading to 2023. So you have it. So that's that. Okay. Like I said, I have a video. See, I have a playlist called Castle Ball 2023 review and prediction. I've done like 40 or something like this, like a number, but see, all of it should be uploaded here. And so, yeah, playlists are on YouTube. So that's it. So that's all I have for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I am Sports Talk One signing out and see you next video. Peace.